They definitely need your guys' help because they've been all over the place. 10th place, it's Valley Lanes in Spring Valley with 1,955,385 points. Yeah, they've been accumulating a lot of them. But then in the 2 million point club, yes, in 9th place, we already head into the 2 million point club. It's Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 2,116,105 points. Then with 2,270,480 points, in 8th place, we got Root River Saloon 2 in Lanesboro. 7th place, it's Moose Lodge Wait Park in St. Cloud with 2,331,295 points. 6th place, Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato with 2,334,479 points. Then we just hop over to Newmarket because in 5th place, we got Leo's Bar with 554,785 points. Then in 4th place, we got Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids with 2,792,680 points. And that's the final location in the 2 million point club. Now we have our whole top 3 are already in the 3 million point club. Yes, in 3rd place, we got Neighborhood Tavern in Effie with 3,012,155 points. Then with 3,184,020 points, in 2nd place, it's VFW Northfield. But then that number 1 location has been in the 3 million point club for a few weeks now with 3,395,660 points. It's Cabin Bar in Nicolette.
Nicely done, guys. These locations and players have been crushing it. But listen, guys, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So if you're not in that top 10, but you want to get in there, get out for those PGL nights, 3 each week.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
Hey guys, and we're getting enrolled in some Lucky 4 bingo to get us started off on this happy hours.
Yeah, for sure. We are live on Pilot TV, the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and on the Twitch app. Both those, the channel name is Megasoda. We're so glad to be here with you, and we're flying on the wings of Hot Take Higgins tonight.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Hot Take Higgins getting us all the bingo information that we need, but we have just 30 seconds to get enrolled in this game of Lucky 4 bingo, where we have $42,025 on the line. All you gotta do is hit it in 5 balls or less. It's a tough task, but I think you guys can do it, especially if we can get a lot of people out there. I already see 18 people getting enrolled, and so I'm super excited, especially on this Mega Soda game night.
It doesn't get bigger than Tuesday nights here on the mothership. We've got a great one planned for you guys. We got a jackpot that's going to be well over $100,000 once everybody gets enrolled there in that jackpot jungle.
And the kicker of that one, you can hit in 54 balls or less. I mean, you can't get something that good, so make sure you guys are playing Mega Soda game night tonight. But we got balls dropping on this one. It looks like we're already a little behind on it, and that looks like we're moving on to the major prize of $2,103. But it doesn't look like that was going out either.
No.
Let's see.
Let's get this mini. Let's get this mini
I think
right
the
here.
mini is happening. Let's see. Boom.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's
right
go.
Right here doesn't look like it's happening. Looks like we're moving on to a must-go prize of $2, but we got a bunch of people 2 balls away, like Jan and Yags 370.
Yeah, nicely done. Well, wish we were giving out one of those jackpots in this, but that means it's going to grow and roll till tomorrow. We play one game every day at 4 p.m.
Oh, yeah, but seeing Yags 370 out there and us going after jackpots remind me of the jackpot that went out yesterday.
Right.
Because Yags 370, he took home $1,191 over at Riverboat Depot yesterday, making our week total of 26 jackpots on the week.
Yeah, no, really nice. And we had 209 for the season already.
That's some good jackpot action right there.
Fantastic.
But we got a bunch of people one ball away. I see I Love Money over at Maynard's Restaurant in Rogers taking that $2 prize. 13, 3, 68, and 73 are the lucky 4 numbers. But 13 and 3 we're going to be watching out for because those are going to be lucky games today for us because, you know, we're coming around. Game number 3 in just 3 games, and so we'll be sending all the luck out there. Ooh, I love seeing all the player. Shout out to the new player pick scroller that we have in our enrolling screen because that thing is awesome. Hashtag Pilot Games, or just send it into our Facebook or by emailing them to jackpots at Pilot Games. We love being able to post you guys on this stream, and so we can show you guys off winning huge amounts of money.
Absolutely.
Oh, I think that's Sizzler with his favorite bartender.
Oh, yeah, that is. I think you are correct.
Oh, yeah, we love it. We always say take a picture with your favorite bartender. Not everybody chooses to do so, but it's always great whenever we see somebody take that chance to maybe shout out their favorite bartender or just take a bunch of pictures with their friends.
Yeah, I always say take a picture with a total stranger, but I don't know if anyone does that.
Yeah, that might be I say it's worth the ask. It's worth the ask.
That's right. If they seem friendly, give them an ask. But follow us on Facebook. You'll see a lot of these pictures also there.
Oh, yeah.
It's super fun. We like to show you guys off on there. Also, you can find daily e-bingo, progressive updates, weekly event schedules, jackpot winners, and so much more. That is a great place also to catch up with our Cup of Joe shows.
Oh, yeah.
We post those on there daily, and those tell you what's going to happen all day long, so you can make sure that you're in the know.
Oh, it's super fun, super easy, super good source of information. You can click on the website link that links you to a bunch of different stuff.
That's true.
Like our social medias, our streams, and a Google Maps that shows you all the locations that supports Pilot Games. But you can also, if you don't want to use the website link, message us on Facebook, and we'll get our team answering your questions as quick as possible.
Yeah, that is absolutely true. But we start off each day with that show, Cup of Joe, at 11:30. We run that to 11:50, and then right at 12 o'clock, we jump into 1 hour from 12 to 1 of Vikings bingo each day. It's been super fun since we've put the Iking back into Twiking.
Oh, it's good, and we finally got Amelia and Curtis, the Viking studio.
Oh, yes.
I was super happy to see them with the gray background and the Viking symbol behind them. They look pretty fly.
Yeah, I had to drive down to the Detroit area, and I had to, put that shiplap install it, and then got on the sign. I actually personally
did
delivered
Jackpot
it to
Jen
him.
take you down in a bungee copter?
Yes.
To help you out get there?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
well, good to know. But we have 52 seconds to get enrolled in this next game. So get enrolled, press play, because we got a bunch of great prizes, like a major at $12,553, a minor at $858, and a mega at $100K.
Yeah, absolutely. We are rolling here for sure in this $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter. But later on today at 6 p.m. when we go off air, we're going to play 40 minutes of Skull Bingo.
Oh, yeah, I love Skull Bingo. There's a coverall sitting at $21,448. Wow. You can win that in 50 balls or less.
No, that's a nice one.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. But still, the large frame's looking pretty good as well with $1,220 on the line. Can win that in 43 balls or less.
Yeah, those go out all the time. And then we got a line prize that's $524. Seems like those go out almost every day.
Oh, yeah,
you hit it in 10 balls or less.
Yeah, super good stuff. And now balls are dropping in this game number 1. And we have a $14.60 must-go prize on this one. But let's see if we can give out any of these jackpots. You win 50 balls or less, you'll be taking home double jackpot action, taking home the major and the minor. So might as well do that.
Might as well. I always am pro winning more money.
Oh, yeah, well, you definitely got to be pro to win more money if you want to be out here tonight, because we got Mega Soda Game Night, our biggest gaming night of the entire week, and it starts right at 6:40. It starts at 6:40 every single Tuesday, but we're going to keep on talking about it. We'll probably talk about it 17 different times throughout the broadcast. $99,588 in the Jackpot Jungle $1 edition game, 54 balls or less to be able to take home that massive prize. After all the players get enrolled, we're expecting it to be close to 103K.
At least.
At least, yeah.
I'm going to say it's going to be over 105K for sure.
Ooh, that's a big prediction right there. That's a big money up, so make sure you guys are here to see if John's prediction can be correct. But we got Cat 8 balls away. Let's see if anybody can keep this thing rolling. Player and Lando both join in cast.
I wonder if that's Lando Calrissian, from Star Wars.
Yes, it could be. Definitely could be. Or, I don't know. It could be just a guy named after Lando.
Could be.
Yeah, well, let's talk about the Twins Wednesday.
Lando Lakes.
Huh?
Lando Lakes.
I like that one. But Twins Wednesday, it happens every single Wednesday from 7 to 9 every Wednesday. And we play, it's me and him. We're usually there playing Twins Wednesday. And we're going to be supporting our twins by giving out massive amounts of money. And so come around. We play a bunch of PGL games. We play a bunch of other fun games like Wipeout, Blackout, and Gimme 6. And there even is a Jackpot Jungle Jackpot, 52 balls or less. It's the 25-cent edition, and you can win $7,392.
Yeah, why not? If you guys choose it, we'll give it out. There it is. We got Cat over at the Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley winning in 59 balls, just 9 balls short of that major and that minor, winning $14.60. Nice job, Cat. And we're getting enrolled in game number dose of the broadcast here. And, of course, don't forget about this Sunday. We've got our Vikings taking on those Browns, and we're going to have a Vikings game day bingo broadcast for you. It's going to be super fun. Excited about Kevin Stefanski coming back for a little action against our Vikings.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm super excited about it. See if our run defense can be as good as I think it is.
Yeah. No, I think it definitely can. And, I mean, we proved who we were this last week. We know that because of a couple mistakes, there's a little bit of an aberration out there on those 2 first losses.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready to force Baker Mayfield to beat us.
Oh, if we can do that, I think we've got the game won. If you say to me, this is Kirk Cousins versus Baker Mayfield, there's no doubt in my mind who's the better quarterback.
Oh, yeah. I mean, for sure. We just have to be able to slow down the amazing rushing attack of Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt.
No, those two are for real. Now,
oh, yeah. 2 starting level running backs they got.
Oh, they do. Yeah.
I think we got 2 starting level running backs over at our place as well.
I'll tell you what, Madison put on a show on Sunday. Nice to see him starting off the season so well. Of course, I always
forget that he's only a third-year back.
Yeah. No,
I mean,
so
still
good.
super young in his career, just super talented.
Yeah, no, nice done. We'll talk about some more Vikings a little bit later, of course.
Yeah.
But I love what they did out there. But I love this National Day. This is a super fun one.
It's a good one. It's National Drink Beer Day. Beer lovers have more selection than ever before in the ale lager market. An explosion in craft beer industry keeps the competition and the flavor robust. Churning out new flavors seasonally, beer connoisseurs quench their thirst with flavor drastically different from their grandfather's beer. Root beer to raspberry, caramel and hints of herb all tickle the palate when it comes to artisanal beer.
Artisanal, yeah.
Artisanal, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Beer, yeah. So it's a lot of good stuff. Are you a big flavored beer guy? I know you've drank the root beer before.
I like it.
You're a fan of that one?
I do. I like a lot of different beers, flavors, all those kind of things.
Are you an IPA man?
I like IPAs okay. I'm not as big an IPA guy as I definitely am more like I like a good Guinness or just like a darker, thicker, creamier
So you'd
beer.
prefer the more classic beer flavors and stuff like that than the craziness of what IPAs can give you.
But some of them I do enjoy.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's a couple that I have had my share of really, really bad IPAs.
Yeah.
And then I've had my share of really, really tasty IPAs.
Yeah.
And so I usually trust when I get suggested an IPA, but I'm never going to pick out an IPA for myself.
Yeah, probably so.
That's my rule of thumb for when I'm drinking those just crazy off the wall beers.
Yeah, no, but it can be really fun to try them out. We got 69 T-Bird and Lando out there. I see a $13 Musco, $874 minor, and a $12,566 major with that $100,000 mega just kind of sitting out there. But drink beer day, I think probably there's some folks out there in happy hour enjoying a beer while they're playing with us, and you're celebrating the day, and that's a great way to do it.
Oh yeah, I mean you're in the perfect spot to celebrate.
Exactly.
Nothing better than being at a bar to celebrate Drink Beer Day.
That's right. I highly recommend it. National Good Neighbor Day. This sounds like a good one as well.
Yeah, and you might need to celebrate the earlier day to be able to celebrate this one.
Depends on who your neighbor is.
Yeah.
It is a blessing to have a good neighbor, but it is even greater thing to be a good neighbor. Good neighbors often become friends. They watch out for each other, lend a helping hand, and are there for advice when asked. Neighbors offer the cup of sugar when we are short, collect our mail when we're on vacation, watch our homes, and sometimes watch our children and our pets. Simply put, being a good neighbor makes good neighbors and develops lifelong friendships. Yeah, it's great to be a good neighbor. And I always think if you think about all your neighbors, you're like, God, everybody's pretty good neighbor. Then you might be the bad neighbor. No, because I was just thinking, all my neighbors are pretty nice people.
Yeah, they're
thinking, I might be the bad neighbor.
I might be the bad neighbor. I don't know. I feel like the whole entire well, we got a winner. It's Jerry B over at Jimmy's Bar and Lounge in Minneapolis, taking home $13 on a 63-ball Musco coverall. I don't see as many neighbors meeting together just because they're neighbors.
No.
Like where you move into a neighborhood and then the whole neighborhood comes over and maybe brings you they'll bring you a good neighbor will bring you a little move-in gift or something like that.
Yeah.
You don't really see that as much as it used to.
No, I think there's certain communities I think that probably do a great job with that sort of thing.
Oh, yes.
But I think we've lost a little bit of that. Of course, our connectedness
yes.
to the whole world, which, as we know, can also create isolation to our close actual world.
Yes.
And so I think there's a little bit of that.
And then it's also been tough with the whole entire pandemic because you got to be a little bit careful about who you're exposing yourself to.
Yeah,
and
people are worried about that.
And so then there was we took a little break of being super neighborly, and now that we're getting on the other side of things, hopefully we can start being a little bit more neighborly and be the good neighbor that this day calls to be.
Yeah, absolutely. So hopefully you got good neighbors and hopefully you are a good neighbor. But we got just about a minute and a half left to get enrolled in this lucky game. This is a super lucky one. It's one of our lucky 4 numbers. Lucky game number 3.
Do you have any funny neighbor stories?
That's a good question. When we lived out in Arizona,
okay,
yeah, we had a neighbor that hated our cat.
Oh, I remember, and it wasn't even our cat.
No.
They just thought it was our cat that was in their lawn all the time, but it was somebody from down the street's cat.
Yeah, that's right. That evil cat. No, I don't even know if that cat was evil. They just were mad about this cat would come into their yard.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But anyways.
That was probably the craziest you've ever dealt with is just
hate mail from our neighbor about our cat.
Yes. Our evil cat.
Evil.
But let's talk about the next national day. It's National Strawberry Cream Pie Day. Even though strawberries are out of season, the grocer always makes sure to stock up on frozen and canned so we can make pies. How else do we keep making fruit pies all year long? Those of us who planned ahead preserved strawberries just for this occasion. And of course, some fresh ones are still available here and there.
Yeah, no, love some strawberry cream pie.
Oh, you can't go wrong with some strawberry cream pie.
No, that sounds really, really good.
Good stuff. So make sure you guys are enjoying. Maybe if your bar sells a little bit of strawberry cream pie, eat that up. But if not, maybe head to the grocery store, pick up some strawberries, and whip up yourself up a pie.
Strawberry cream pie with a beer, you can celebrate.
With a strawberry beer.
Yeah, you get a strawberry beer. That's right. Hence of strawberry. It's in the aftertaste. We got a $12 Musco. We got an $889 minor. We got an over $12,000 major and $100,000 on that mega. I think that's a great way to be playing Pilot games. Eating a strawberry cream pie, drinking a beer, talking to your neighbor.
Boom, there you go.
And then you can do this one, celebrate this one as well, because we know that some things happen every single week, and on Tuesdays every single week, there is a national day.
Oh yeah, and it's our state national day. And actually, our man on the other side of the production booth.
Yes, right.
He actually has lived in this state.
Oh yeah, I was just giving a wave over on the other side of the glass there.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes, he's actually lived in this state.
Yes, and I believe his mom lives in the state.
Currently.
That's right. National North Carolina Day. The state is filled with beauty from the Blue Ridge Mountains to Cape Fear up to Kitty Hawk. Along with the beauty, you will find mystery buried in history and nature. Explore the sites of the first powered flight, the disappearance of Roanoke colonists, and with them, the first English child born in the New World.
Are they one of those states that argue whether they were the first to fly or?
Yeah. Them in Ohio, right? Because the
Yes.
Wright brothers were from Ohio. They did the flight in North Carolina.
Uh-huh.
So you got the birthplace of aviation, I think, is Ohio on their license plate.
Yes.
And then the first to flight is on the license plate of North Carolina.
Ah, okay. I give more credit to North Carolina, I feel.
Yeah, like even though the guys that did it just went there to do the flight,
Yes.
even though they lived in Ohio, did all the invention in Ohio, took it to North Carolina, and then went back to Ohio, you're giving it to North Carolina.
Oh, for sure.
Lando, over at the Boulder Tap House Baxter, winning that $12 Musco. And I don't know that I side on this on either side. I just wanted to be say that to
information.
you to make sure you knew what you were saying.
Oh yeah, no, I'm going North Carolina on this one. They're the first ones to fly. I mean, they were in North Carolina when the first flight took place.
That's right. I think maybe they're both right? The birthplace of aviation,
Yes, it is.
Ohio,
Yes.
right? And the first to flight in North Carolina. They might be both right.
Yeah, they probably are, but I feel like one just has to give up the whole flying gig. I mean, let the other state have it. You got something else. Okay,
Well,
I got it though. Ohio doesn't have much as a state outside of that. So
They've got a poisonous nut as a mascot, which is really nice. They've got a great state song, Louie Louie.
that I do have to give them that. That is a really good state song.
That is a great state song. They've got the old dot the I on the Ohio with the band. They got all kinds of stuff in Ohio.
Lots of highways.
They do have lots of highways that you don't want to drive more than 5 miles an hour with the speed limit, or you get a ticket.
Yeah, see, Ohio. North Carolina's got a lot of stuff. So North Carolina, I'm switching my tunes.
Prettier.
They got a lot more things going their way, and so
we'll hear about this from Nikki if she hears this. Ohioan Nikki.
But she's down there in the Carolinas right now.
Yeah, she's in the South Carolina.
So I don't know the relationship.
There might be a whole rivalry between South and North Carolina.
So she might be so upset with the things I'm saying. Okay,
they're like, oh, North Carolina, that might as well be Lower Alberta. It's so far north.
But we just have 45 seconds to get enrolled in this game right here. Get enrolled, press play. We want to give out one of these great prizes to you guys. But happy National Drink Beer Day. National Good Neighbors Day, National Strawberry Cream Pie Day, and National North Carolina Day.
Do you wear, I guess maybe if you were wearing some Tar Heel Blue,
Okay.
right, drinking a beer, having a strawberry cream pie
With your neighbor.
then you're fully celebrating the day.
That's
at point.
that. I mean, a good job sending a player pick because I'd like to see that happen.
Yeah, you do that, and whatever it takes, we're going to get your picture on screen.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever it takes. But let's go check out what happened with our Twins. Because our Twins had a rough game as Danny Jansen hit a go-ahead 3-run homer. And George Springer also went deep, and the Blue Jays beat the Minnesota Twins 5-2 Sunday to maintain pressure in the AL wildcard race before heading to Toronto for their final homestand.
Yeah, but today we get to get on the diamond with the Tigers. The Tigers are 75-80 on the season, and we're going to take them on at 6:40. First pitch is right when Megasota game night kicks off.
Oh yeah, should be a lot of fun. So I'm sure they'll be keeping track of what's happening with those Twins and Tigers and letting you guys keep those scores up. Make sure you guys are supporting our Twins by playing one of our favorite E-Tab games, Twins Wins.
Yeah, for sure. We love the Twins win. It is a great game. And you looking up the predictions?
Yeah, I just wanted
See what kind of money we should put down on this.
Yeah, right now the Tigers-Twins games, looking really.
It's straight up.
Straight up. I don't know what straight up even means.
No, I would think that means that there's no, like, you don't get any points no matter who you go with.
Oh, really? It's just a no win
MLB
situation?
Picks up. No, it's just you there's no plus or minus on it.
Oh, so it's just whoever, if you're right, whoever you bet.
Yeah.
Like whoever, if they win and you bet the person that wins.
Yeah, there's no, like, I think
there's no
they're
spread.
Gonna win, but I think there's no spread. It's just straight up. Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen a game without a spread. So I'm very young into my
maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're just picking straight up.
Oh.
Those guys are that's their picks in the straight up. The other one's against the spread, maybe. But they don't tell me what the spread is.
Okay, well, we
got to look at a different site.
We're gonna figure this out. We'll tell you what is the picks predictions, what's gonna be happening with this whole entire thing, because I want to know. Okay, Twins versus Tigers, the betting preview. This one should have a little bit. Twins odds are their favorite one.
Yeah, they're the favorite. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, here we go. We got Lando winning 2 in a row over at the Boulder Tap House in Baxter, getting that $7.20 must go. And that means we're going to be rolling into a game number 5 of the broadcast.
Yeah, good job, Lando. And keep that up because you've been winning some good prizes. But,
sure.
Yeah, it looks like the over-under is 9 points. What are you doing, betting the over or the under for our Twins game?
Ooh, I'm going to bet the under.
The under? Is it going to be a defensive game?
I don't know about defense. Is that defense if it's like 8 runs get scored?
No, it's not defensive.
Yeah.
It's a 4, like it would be 4-4 if it was a tie.
Right. Right. So, I mean, when you're talking about, it was like 5-3, I don't feel like that was a defensive battle necessarily.
Uh-huh. Oh, looks like John found us some good stuff on it as well.
I'll take a look at it here.
See what it says about that.
Yeah, it's +1.5 if you go with the Tigers on this one.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with our Twins getting the win. I think the Tigers, they've been struggling late in this season, and so I'm saying Twins win by 3 runs. And I'm going to be betting the over on the 9.
Okay. Yeah, I'm betting the under. I'm going with the Twins as well. I think that...
Because they got to win by 2.
Yeah, I think they're going to win by 2.
Okay. Yeah. It's going to be that's
5-3. I think it's going to be 5-3.
5-3. There you go. That's a good score prediction right there. I'm going the over, and I'm going to say a Twins win by, they go 7 runs for our Twins. Yeah, they're going to be batting them home. And it's only going to be 3 runs for the Tigers.
Okay. There you go.
It's a dominant win for the Twins in my prediction.
There you go.
Swinging for the fences.
We knock it out of the park. Okay. John's predicting 8-1. So he's predicting the right on, not the over or the under.
He's saying right on.
Right on.
Okay, that's a good pick right there.
Yeah.
You were pretty close to right on.
Yes.
You were at 8.
I was at 8. So 9. And this one over here, the over-under on the one that he sent us is 9.5. So he'd have the under on this one.
Oh, okay. So he has the under.
Yep.
Well,
Yes,
sounds
sir.
like some good stuff. Make sure you guys are tuning in for our Twins game because we love the Twins and they are always dominating, having a lot of fun out there on the diamond. But let's talk about when we like to play a little bit of Twins bingo. Then we've switched over now to a little bit of Vikings bingo and have combined it up to the Twiking Zone. And let's enter the Twiking Zone because these player standings are absolutely nuts, where we only have one player that is outside the 100,000 point club.
Oh.
Yeah, in 10th place, we got Loser Dave at VFW Spring Lake Park with 99,000 points. Then with 115,000 points in 9th place, we got Putz over at Nisswa Legion. 7th place, we have a big-time two-way tie between the reigning champ Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon with 122,000 points and Kick It over at Bleachers with that same score. Elsa was behind Kick It just yesterday before catching up.
Wow.
In 6th place, we got SNS at Willie McCoy's Vandover with 126,000 points. Then with 130,000 points in 5th place, we got Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven. 4th place, Scrub Eye at VFW Blaine with 134,000. Then with 143,000 points. In 3rd place, we got Joni at Bleachers with 180,000 in 2nd place. We have Lucky Tim over at Whitefront Saloon. And then that number 1 player, it's not Lucky at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 221,000 points. The only player in that 200,000 point club.
Nicely done, folks. You guys are crushing it out there. Let's take a look at these location standings. In 10th place, we got Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 145,000 points. That's right, we're already in the 100,000 point club. We already are naming our reigning champions. They're in 10th place. In 9th place, we got Minniger's Sports Hub in La Crescent with 167,000 points. With 185,000 points over in Oak Park Heights, it's Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub in 8th place. In 7th place, we got Bleachers in Maplewood with 193,000 points. With 195,000 points over in La Center, it's Lakefront Bar in 6th place. In 5th place, we've got Corky's Bar South Haven with 197,000 points. There it is. Babs over at Willie McCoy's Vandover getting that $6.20 in their pocket. That means we're going to be getting enrolled in a game number 6 of the broadcast, and I'm going to go over these top 5 in our location standings in the Twiking Zone.
Oh yeah, but good job Babs taking home that good amount of cash.
Nicely done. 5th place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven with 197,000 points. We're going to jump out of the 100,000 point club, jump into the 200,000 point club with 235,000 points. It's American Legion Fridley in 4th place. In 3rd place, we got Mapleview Lounge with 270,000 points. Then into the 300,000 point club we go with 342,000 points over in Goodhue. In 2nd place, it's Corner Bar. In 1st place, we have our best, well, the most points location.
Oh yeah,
because we like all of you.
Oh yes, but the location with the mostest amount of points.
The mostest points for sure is VFW Spring Lake Park with 421,000 points.
Yeah, good job, VFW Spring Lake Park. But we just got 1 minute and 23 seconds to get enrolled in this game right here. We got a $915 minor, a major that's sitting at $12,599, and a mega sitting at $100,000. The minor looking really, really good. If it clicks up to $1,000, should be clicking up to 52 balls or less.
I feel like Larry's a little excited about the broadcast tonight. You know, usually Larry just films, stands there, and doesn't seem excited, but he's like dancing around tonight.
Oh yeah, he's ready to give out some big cash.
Yeah.
He's saying that he's got some big cash ready for some people.
Yeah.
But let's talk about another place where you can win some major cash, and that's the E-Tabs. And our E-Tab spotlight of the week is a good one. It's Monsters Moolah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, a little bit of Monster Moolah is good, but also Extreme Monster Moolah may be even better because it is in your guys' Extreme Lounge right now. But nothing will get you in the spooky season more than winning a monster jackpot.
Monster jackpots this Sunday. Just sounded like a monster truck rally.
It does.
Yeah. Pilot Games has over 50 different charitable E-Tab games, though. So if Monster Jackpot, how can Monster Jackpots not be your thing?
Yeah, I mean, that's big amounts of cash right there.
Exactly. But if it's not your thing, play anytime to win huge prizes on our over 50 different charitable e-tabs. You can win up to $1,500. All games are small bets. It's 50 cents to $5. There's 85% payouts, guys. 85% payouts. It's awesome bonus and free play rounds.
Yeah, some really good stuff in those e-tabs. My favorite right now is House on Haunted Hill for the spooky season.
Ooh, spooky season.
Oh yeah, but
you know what I like for the spooky season?
What?
Let it rain. Or
Really?
Make it rain.
Make it rain.
Yeah, you know, with they got the founding father. You know, Benjamin Franklin's kind of scary.
He is. I mean, if I saw if he jumped out at me and scared, like, I'd be a little scared.
Oh yeah, if you went to like a founding fathers haunted house.
Yes, it would be scary.
Yeah.
I think it'd be very scary. But with their big giant white wigs.
Yeah, they got those. Yeah, the powdered wigs. I
It'd be
mean, they probably don't smell great. There wasn't a lot of
no hygiene, wooden teeth.
wooden teeth like that. All is scary.
Yeah.
I mean, just think. I mean, all the germs.
Yeah. I mean, and then if you're going just like with presidents, I mean, Abraham Lincoln. I mean, he was a vampire slayer.
That seems like that he's on our side.
Yeah, it's a scary man. If you can kill a vampire, what else can you kill?
No doubt. No, he's tough.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one.
I mean, that's the thing, right? I mean, you also don't know the culture and the times and all that, so you're gonna be scared that you're gonna, step outside cultural norms.
I mean, yeah.
Those are the things that scare me the most.
Yeah.
Germs and cultural norms.
Exactly. But you guys should sign up at PGL.world and become a member of our league. PGL players, they compete for points and have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has so much great information in it. But signing up at PGL.world means you can earn PGL points tonight for Megasoda Game Night, and there's a lot of PGL points to go around, so make sure you're signed up while you're earning those points. You can also use that sign up to sign into the Player Connect app as well.
Yeah, you can do it just like these new players did. Nikki with a single C, Hammy, Mad Mike, Cy Young, great pitching out there.
We got Bradley GT over at Otter's Saloon in Minneapolis taking home an $8.20 Musco prize.
Nicely done, Bradley GT. I wonder if that's like the souped up, faster version of Bradley. Then we also have Nas 1077 and Bosco.
All right. Do you have a favorite name out of the new names that have been?
I mean, for sure, Bosco gets you right here with the cheese bread.
Exactly.
You know? But I think I'm gonna go Hammy.
Hammy. I like Hammy as well. But I'm gonna hop right over to good old Cy Young.
Oh yeah.
Great pitcher.
Yeah, he's a great pitcher.
Good to have a celebrity though.
It is good to have a celebrity in the house. Is Nas a celebrity too?
Nas is there's a Nas, a rapper that's named Nas.
Okay. I didn't know if that was a rapper.
Yes, but he's got some more to his name, I think. Like it's Nas something, but
not 1077.
No. But I think you could get it off. You could just be Nas.
Okay.
Yeah. So I say it's another celebrity birthday.
Right. And I know Nikki is probably named after our pilot celebrity, Nikki.
Exactly. But you guys could sign into that Player Connect app by using that sign that you created right on that PGL.world, and you could play the e-tip boards for this week. Choose your 5 squares for the Vikings versus the Browns on October 3rd.
Right.
Points are awarded for the first, second, third, and fourth quarter. All you gotta do is play for free in the Player Connect app and earn PGL points for Season X if you win. Just launch the app and select Sports Link.
Nicely done. Well, last week we didn't have any winners.
Yeah, no winners. So make sure you guys are filling in all the boards because we want to be giving out mad PGL points. And so I know I picked out my 5 squares.
Yeah, me too.
I know John Higgins picked out his 5 squares. Yeah. And so we're waiting for you guys to start winning those points because we're choosing the ones that are bad. We don't want to win. We want you guys to win. We're not selfish like that.
No, although I feel pretty good about the ones I picked.
You think you might win? Okay.
Probably.
Well, there you go.
That's what the experts are saying.
That's what the experts are saying. I didn't even know there could be experts in this game. Fun fact, there can't be. But there is 15 seconds to get enrolled in this game right here. Game number 7 of the broadcast. So get enrolled, press play. We're closing in on a minor of $1,000, but right now currently sitting at $924.
Yeah, we've been having a blast with you guys so far. Can't believe we're already in lucky game 7 here. And it looks like that minor now sitting at $924. Of course, once that hits 1,000, then that's going to roll up to 52 balls the very next game, unless you guys go ahead and win it beforehand.
Yeah, definitely some good stuff, but I see some big-time players out there like Jerry B, J-Mac, and Mark, all trying to take home some good cash money. But let's talk about some players that have been bringing home some cash money and PGL points.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, these players, I'm really looking forward to see what happens in this player side of things tonight. In 10th place, we got Fishy24 over at Cherry Sports Saloon with 638,000 points. With 672,000 points over at Malone's Bar and Grill, it's Sloppy in 9th place. In 8th place, we got T-Max 750 over at La Playette with 678,000 points. With 703,000 points over at Gino's Bar and Grill in 7th place, it's Gramps. In 6th place, we've got Nixon over at Grumpy's Bar and Grill, Roseville, MFAF, with 705,000 points. With 715,000 points over at the Underground Bar and Grill, in 5th place, it's Drumskeet. In 4th place, we got Brizo, also at the Underground Bar and Grill, with 780,000 points. With 849,000 points, it's Forget You D in 3rd place over at VFW Austin. In 2nd place, we've got SpongeBob over at the VFW St. James with 903,000 points. But our one member of the 1 million point club is Roadside, our number 1 player over at the Roadside. Our number 1 player is Devoided.
Yes.
I almost named Roadside the player, but Roadside is not a player, it's a location.
It's a location.
And
And Devoided, the number 1 player. Really
Yes.
good, really good player. Has over 1 million points. The only player with 1 million points. Just dominating these standings.
Yeah, for sure.
Really, him and SpongeBob were neck
For
and neck.
sure, don't
And then
you
just
know?
the last few PGL nights has ran away with it a little bit. Has now
Yeah,
a 100,000
separated.
point lead.
Yeah, I was amazed that went down.
Yeah, I was not expecting SpongeBob last week was in 1st place heading into Tuesday, and then Devoided has just won every single PGL night since. I'm expecting SpongeBob to be out tonight, though, trying to catch up on Devoided.
D Frats over at the High Low Tap in Winona, getting that $6.40 in his pocket. Now we're working on getting enrolled for game number 8.
Yeah. Already game number 8, and we should be getting enrolled right now. But let's head into these location standings. I tried to get that right on
Look
there.
how close you were, though.
I know. I was super on the money. Yeah, right now.
I mean, if it was like a play clock,
Yes.
you made it within the play clock.
I did make it within the play clock, but I wasn't close. That's
I gotta.
close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Yeah, I heard a good question. This is totally off topic.
Okay, is it something I should wait for after the PGL location
I'll wait
standings?
till after your PGL.
Okay,
locations.
let's talk about the PGL locations. We got 1 minute and 40 seconds to get enrolled in this game number 8. In 10th place, we got Valley Lanes in Spring Valley with 1,955,385 points. In 9th place, we head into the 2 million point club, and it's Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 2,116,105 points. 8th place, it's Root River Saloon 2 in Lanesboro with 2,270,480 points. In St. Cloud, we got in 7th place Moose Lodge Waite Park with 2,331,295 points, with 2,334,479 points. In 6th place, we got the Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato. Then we hop right over to the New Market with 2,554,785 points. In 5th place, we got Leo's Bar. In 4th place, we got Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids with 2,792,680 points. And they're the final location outside that 3 million point club. They'll need to do so if they want to get into that top 3, because the top 3 players locations are all in that 3 million point club with 3,012,155 points. It's Neighborhood Tavern in Effie in 3rd place. 2nd place, it's VFW Northfield with 3,184,020 points. Then with 3,395,660 points in first place, we got the Cabin Bar in Nicolette.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Nicely done. Well, we'll talk about the Wild here in a second.
Okay, but your question.
My question, it's a sports question. I heard it on sports radio today. So the question was, if you could have a top 3 talent, okay, that comes on your team, but the top 3 talent either has off the sports issues, so playing on the field or court or whatever at top 3 talent level, or you could have top 3 talent, but they have on the sporting field or court or whatever issues, but they're talented at a top 3 level. Which one would you trade for?
What's the on the field issues?
Well, I mean, the perfect example of these two would be Deshaun Watson and Ben Simmons.
Oh, okay.
That's what they were really talking about, but they first did it without giving that away. You ruined it. You ruined it.
See, because I just didn't know. I'm choosing. I mean, like what I'm going.
Now, once I say that, the easy pick is Ben Simmons.
Yeah, I just had to make sure that it was that the on the field issues were not like that he was screaming at his teammates, like being a horrible teammate, like type guy, like where he was just like completely like whatever team he went to, he was just a locker room destroyer, like a Terrell Owens. Like if I was trading for a Terrell Owens or a let me try to think of someone with like a. I'm trying to think someone that's not as drastic as a Deshaun Watson. A Terrell Owens and a Kareem Hunt, which he had off the field issues, but has now since cleaned up his act and looks like he's trying to fix his way of fix his anger issues and stuff like that, or go with a Terrell Owens, who has the way more bigger talent, but is like a on the field issue. I'm probably going with the off the field issue, the guy that's trying to work on himself and get better and do that kind of thing. But if it's on the like a performance issue where like he can't shoot a basketball or he's struggling to catch the deep ball, I'm choosing the guy that's struggling with the specific aspect of the game.
Yeah, like Ben Simmons is underperforming for his talent. Okay.
Yes.
Deshaun Watson on the field is not.
Yes, I'm choosing Ben Simmons all day, every day.
But even though on the actual playing surface, one's living up to their talent and one's not.
Yes.
You choose the one that's not because the off the field issues are so bad.
Yes.
And that's the other thing. Yeah, if it's current and that bad. Jerry B, Steveless, Babs. Yeah.
All splitting that $7.60 70 ball must-go prize. I never see it hit 70.
I think you and John for a while, you and John Higgins I'm talking
about,
we're trying to get a 70 baller. We did it, John.
Yeah, we did it. You're here. You're with us. You're part of this team, and we just got 70 balls down. So I'm happy about it. Once it gets over 50 balls or less, I'm like, hit 70. Let's see hit 70. I want to see it get as high as it possibly can. Go into the 80s. Like if it ever hit 80, I would be.
I don't think there's that many balls in the game.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't know if there's even a possibility of that happening.
Yeah, I think there's is there 72?
Is it 72?
I don't know. I have to look.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but we got 1 minute and 34 seconds to get enrolled in this one. Yeah, John's sending out that he says he would choose the on the court, on the field issues as well, rather than the off the field issues.
Yeah, and I think it all depends. It all really depends because, like you said, with Kareem Hunt.
Yes.
Are you fixing the problem, or you'd like to say Michael Vick, right? Like I know he went away for to jail for a couple years, but then he wanted to make amends. He was like wanting to fix it. Right?
Exactly.
Now maybe someone else's problems are the same, but if they're currently in the problem, that's where it becomes really hard off the field.
Exactly. Off the field issues are so easily to get you off the field.
Yeah.
That it makes it really tough.
Because I think a year ago, we all would have taken Deshaun Watson over Ben Simmons.
Oh, for sure. 10 times out of 10 times.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get the whole entire thing. It just matters. It matters really on which severity, which one's the more severe case. And most of the time, you're probably taking the on the field issues. Then you're taking the off the field issues.
I'm sorry, I'm reading what John Higgins is saying to us here. Yeah, when they're both in the midst of their issues. Yeah, these are both in the midst of their issues, right?
Yes.
And so I think, yeah, you always take the on the court in the midst of their issues.
Oh, for sure.
I think that is correct. I think that's what John was saying. And I think that is true. Like,
yeah, even Kareem Hunt, even though he's now one of the best backups in the entire NFL, I would have never picked him up after the initial, when he was in the midst of his issues.
Right.
Like I would have been hesitant to pick him up and went and picked up a different running back talent that was equal, but maybe couldn't catch the ball like Kareem Hunt could or something.
Yeah, I mean, that's the challenge, is you got to have a little bit of guts when when they've tried to correct the problem or rectify the problem, but you haven't seen it last. Gordon, right, just got re-cleared.
He's signing with the Chiefs.
Okay. And Chiefs have been one of those teams willing sometimes to take a little bit of risk on. They weren't on Kareem Hunt, but they have been over the years willing to take a little bit of a risk.
Perfect example of another guy working out, Antonio Brown, off the field issues. Never had like the crazy off the field issues,
right?
But just was not being a good teammate type.
Yeah, he had a little bit of the other stuff too.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Have other.
It was kind of a whole meltdown thing there.
Yeah, there was a whole series of years where he was just kind of off the grid.
It really was all in 1 year, wasn't it? All last year.
No, I think it's been 2 years of it.
Oh, okay.
I think he went to the Raiders, then he went to the Patriots the next offseason, and those last 2 years those 2 years were really crazy. And then last year was his first year of normalcy again.
Okay.
Because he went over to Tampa Bay and was a backup wide receiver for them for that whole year pretty much. And then this year he's finally gotten a couple starts now, being wide receiver 3, and has done phenomenal for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, playing really well. There we go. Well, we're at ball 50 right here. No, not going out this time. We're going to that must go of $11 here on this one. And we got a bunch of folks in line for that in a couple more balls.
Well, let's talk about a team that doesn't have a lot of off the ice issues.
That's correct.
But has a lot of talent on it. It's our Wild, and the NHL announced yesterday that tickets to the to the 2022 NHL Winter Classic between the St. Louis Blues and the Minnesota Wild at Target Field, home of the Minnesota Twins, will go on sale to the public on Wednesday. The 2022 Discover NHL Winter Classic will begin at 6 p.m. Central Time on January 1st.
There you go. You got Pink 44 over at Pappy's Place in Rochester, winning that $11 in a game number 9. That means we're getting enrolled in game number 10 of the broadcast.
Oh, yeah. I'm super excited for that Winter Classic.
It's going to be super fun. I love those classic-looking sweaters they've got for the game.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the sweaters are looking sweet. They're going to be looking fly on the ice. It's going to be a lot of fun stuff.
Yeah, really, really cool. But we got just over 2 minutes to get enrolled in this game number 10 of the broadcast.
Yeah, but let's see if there's any fun news for our Wild. Wild boars are running wild on the streets of Rome in search of food.
That's surprising that's part of our training camp.
Yeah, it's really crazy. That is actually real news, but isn't about our Minnesota Wild. But let's talk a little bit about...
let the people hunt. Apparently. I think that's what they're going to have to do.
Yeah,
I don't
guess. But Leopold's Day in the Winter Classic sun nearly at hand. Wild owner Craig Leopold stepped to the lectern. Black Ray-Bans blocking the bright sunshine at Target Field, and reflected on how thankful he was to be right there. At that very moment, one that was more than dedicated in the making.
Than a decade in the making.
Than a decade in the making. The 2022 Discover NHL Winter Classic is still 97 days away, but on this day, a picturesque autumn afternoon in the state of hockey with the outline of the rink that will reside in the stadium a few feet behind him. It wasn't easy for Leopold to become incredibly sentimental. Leopold got through his lengthy list of thank yous, but it was impossible to keep hiding the smile on his face and how eager he is to showcase the home of the Minnesota Twins to an international audience in just a few short months. He said, we're so happy it's here. Leopold said afterward, what we're going to remember on January 1st is that we sat out there in the hot sun with sunglasses on, and now it's going to probably be 0 degrees. It's gonna be fun, and it'll be surreal.
Hey, game number 10 is underway. We got a $100,000 mega jackpot. We got that major sitting at $12,644. That minor now is sitting at $971.50. And that must-go bingo's at $19.40. Yeah, that Winter Classic is going to be a blast. Looking forward to that on January 1st.
Yeah, it's going to be so much fun. Make sure you guys are out there. Maybe even get your tickets. They're going on sale this Wednesday. So if you want to go there, or if you just want to support our Minnesota Wild, go and play a little bit of Let's Go Wild. It's a lot of fun. It's on all of your iPads and all of your bars right now.
Yeah, no, super fun. And do what I've been doing once it gets released out to the general public, and that is playing some prime time bets. It matches up top PGL locations and players with handicaps and lots of bragging rights. You won't want to miss it once that's released. It's going to be a blast. Speaking of blast, our fishing season has been a blast this summer.
Oh, it definitely has. And this time we're checking out with Leech Lake. This is done by the Outdoor Weekly on September 24th, 2021. Fishing has been good up here on Leech Lake. The muskie bite has been great this summer. I do not know if the water has ever water being warmer, or if it's because the lake is about a foot lower than normal, but they are very active. Bucktails are the best thing to start with. Walleye fishing has also been picking up. Pitching jigs and minnows or leeches into the shallow weeds have been working for eating sized fish. Trolling deeper breaks have been working for the big ones. Panfish and perch are also starting to put the food bags on, so it's a wonderful time to grab a few buddies and head up to Leech Lake.
There you go. Great time. And kind of getting into that last part of the season right before we switch over into the ice fishing. So a good time to take advantage of it here in the fall.
Oh yeah, I'm a big head out on on the boat. I mean, the ice shanties are fun and all, but the boat's got to be the better place to fish.
I feel like it. There we go.
Jerry B over at Jimmy's Bar and Lounge taking home $19.40 on a 64 ball Musco coverall. Good job, Johnny B over in Minneapolis.
Well, the boat weather doesn't bite the same way that the ice fishing shanty weather does.
Yes. Yeah, you probably do get a lot of good bite on the ice fishing shanty.
Ooh, the bite of that weather when you're walking out there to the shanty is tough.
Oh yeah. No,
well,
but also ice fishing, you do catch a lot of fish doing that as well. I feel like even though you can only fish in a very close area, you almost catch a lot of fish doing it.
Oh yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah. Have you been ice fishing before?
No.
I've watched people ice fish before on TV, but I have not gone ice fishing before in real life.
Yeah, same. Yeah, no,
This seems like something that I would be down to try though.
Yeah, like if
one
someone
time
invited me, I'd go.
I wouldn't go multiple times because you guys are more committed to fishing than I am.
Yeah.
But
I want very thick ice that I feel very safe on.
Exactly. Like sometimes I'll see these videos of these people out on their local lakes and stuff like that, and they'll be like, look at how clear the ice is. I'm like, that's thin ice. That's why you can see so clearly through it. You do not want to be on that ice.
I want it like yay thick.
I want it to be the entire.
Yeah, thickness of the water. It's hard to catch any fish, but you can sit in your shanty and drink beer.
Exactly, and that's the big fun.
That's the
of
real
it.
thing, right?
But you got 55 seconds to get enrolled in this game right here. We have a minor now over $1,000. So that means not this game, but next game it's gonna be clicking up to 52 balls or less. So it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, for sure. Just a reminder that when you play Pilot Games, share those picks with us. We love to get those picks and see your faces. If you win a jackpot, hold up your iPad, just like Ian's doing. Only his is imaginary. And let us see your happy face holding the jackpot message. Send us pictures of you playing with your friends or your favorite bartender. You can share your picks on Facebook or by emailing them to jackpots@pilotgames.com. You don't have to win a jackpot. Just send us your picture at jackpots@pilotgames.com.
Oh yeah, love those player picks. I mean, just like these right here. Some awesome player picks we got already rolling through our scroller, and they're a lot of fun. But we got balls dropping in this game number 11 of the broadcast. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we got a bunch of people trying to win this, like Gma, Buzz. Good to have Buzz Lightyear around.
Yeah.
Mike, Tammy, Steveless, all big-time players.
I wonder what Steveless's name is.
Steveless's name? Because it's not Steve.
Right,
He's
Steve
Steve
Less.
Less.
Right.
Yeah,
I
don't
wonder
know.
if Steve Less is like Steve's wife.
Oh.
And she doesn't have Steve with her.
Yeah, so she's like, I'm Steveless now.
I'm Steveless.
I'm Steveless for the night.
All right. I don't know.
I like it. But let's talk a little bit of Viking stuff. As I got a
I
really
wonder if Bat Goat's kind of like Batman, but it's a goat that's a superhero that dresses up like a bat.
Back go. See, I think it goes well. I think it works. I think you got something right there.
I think it's a movie.
I think it would be a really good, like, adult cartoon.
Probably.
Back go.
Yeah. I don't watch adult cartoons.
but that's the
But I
kind of.
feel like they would,
They would do it well.
Yeah, that would be,
Right in their wheelhouse.
Yeah, exactly.
But let's talk about some good Viking statistics that I got for you.
Okay.
The Minnesota Vikings currently ranked 4th in the NFL in O-line pass blocking efficiency.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, big thanks to the addition of our right tackle, who has been, right guard,
Yeah.
Ali Udo.
Playing really well.
Yeah, he's been playing. Probably one of my favorite new additions to this offense has been him. I mean, he has a 98.4% pass blocking efficiency over at the right guard spot. After having such a struggle in the guard position protecting our quarterback, he's really stepped up. I mean, he went and played all of his college game at tackle, then went and played his first 2 seasons in the NFL at tackle, decided to move over to guard, and has played phenomenally using his size and speed to really help in the run game, and then his pass blocking ability, I mean, has transferred so well from the tackle position to the guard.
Back Goat. Over at the Boathouse Brothers Brewing, Prior Lake, winning that $27.20. Congratulations. That miner's going to 52 balls now.
Bah.
Bah.
It's
all scary to me.
It's got to be a deep-throated bah. I'd be very intimidated. Yeah, that was. It almost sounds like a breathy, like just.
I think your goat's sick. No, he's just Bat Goat.
He's just Bat Goat. But 2 minutes to get enrolled in this next game. This miner has now clicked up to 52 balls or less. So a really good prize on this one. But we got all sorts of great prizes here, where if you want to in 50 balls, you'd be taking home the major and the minor, which would be a lot of fun.
It's game number 12 we're getting enrolled in.
Oh, yes, it's a hump game on a Tuesday. Nothing bigger than a hump game on a Tuesday. It's a hump game on a Tuesday. Hump game on a Tuesday.
Oh, you got kind of soulful there. I liked it. I liked it when you got a little raspy with it. Hump game on a Tuesday.
Oh, we got a Bat Goat set into our and a bat and a Robin Goat.
A Robin Goat and Bat Goat, like it a lot.
But
that might have been a player pick. coming in.
Oh, good. The player pick of Bat. That'd be great. I would love it if we could just if Bat Goat gave us the permission to just put a prize, the prize he just won on and Photoshop it into this picture of Bat Goat.
Yes.
And then we could just run it as a player pick.
I feel like this Bat Goat is at some kind of Oktoberfest or something.
It seems like it. That would be. I mean, I would like to meet that goat.
Oh, that goat seems like he'd be a friend of mine.
Exactly. Watch out, they spit. But we got no, that's llamas. But we got 35 seconds to get enrolled in this game right here. But let's keep on talking a little bit more about our Vikings, as we've been really happy about what they have done. But I was looking at a statistic, and it was okay, most games over the last 6 seasons with 300 yards and 3 TDs and 0 interceptions. If I had to ask you who you thought the #1 guy was, who would be your thought?
I mean, I think I know the answer.
Oh,
so.
yeah, you already know that. I mean, it's pretty obvious that I'm talking about a specific player, and it's all coming to one thing. But if you were completely ignorant to the situation, that we have a partnership with the Vikings,
yes,
and that we're broadcasting only to Minnesota, then who would you think it was?
So say the statistics again.
Over the last 6 seasons, who has had the most 300-yard, 3 touchdown, 0 interception games?
Yeah, that's a good question. I guess I would probably go Patrick Mahomes if I didn't know the answer.
Yeah, I'm probably going Patrick Mahomes, then maybe Aaron Rodgers, then Tom Brady is in there somewhere just because of how many good games he's had over the last 6 seasons. But the #1 player, Kirk Cousins, he has 12 to Patrick Mahomes, 11. Tom Brady, 11. Drew Brees, 11. Aaron Rodgers, 10. I mean, talk about an elite group to be leading the pack in.
Yeah, no, and I think he has another one where it's the highest rating in a game, over the last 2 seasons or whatever. He's the most consistently high-rated quarterback on QBR. Week in, week out in. Yeah, so anyways, I saw a statistic along those lines as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's been just phenomenal over these last few games and has been just a consistent quarterback through the last few years. But this season, he looks like he's on a mission to really put his name on, just be like, hey, I am one of these elite quarterbacks. I am not just a Joe Flacco. I am a whatever the elite quarterback, a Phillip Rivers, a Matthew Stafford, whatever level that level quarterback is. He wants to make his name known that he is one of those guys. But I got John Breach's NFL Week 3 grades.
Okay.
Yes, and he came out with saying, here, I'll give a couple other NFC grades.
Okay.
We got Lions at a B+ for last week after they competed with the Ravens.
Just before you get any further into that, KJO 1971 over the Unwind in Dilworth, winning that $19.40. Congratulations, Kajo 1971.
Yeah, good job. Is that our normal player, KK Joe?
I don't know.
It could be KK Joe,
Yeah,
but good to see you, K Joe, getting that good win and winning a good Musco as well.
Kajo.
But let's talk about some other NFC grades. As the Green Bay Packers, they received a B+, along with the Lions. Then who's our other team in the NFC? Bears ended up with a C-. So B+, C-. The best grading of the Week 3 are Minnesota Vikings, receiving an A- on the week, beating those Seattle Seahawks.
I don't even know how the Bears got a C-.
That was, I mean, I personally think that Matt Nagy needs to be on the hot seat right now after that game. They have to be questioning firing him after the offensive game plan that he put in for Justin Fields.
Yeah, I mean, literally, they've got the Chicago fans longing for the days of Mitch Trubisky, Jay Cutler,
Yeah, for real. I mean, that was one of the worst QB performances I've ever seen. I mean, 6 of 20, and then got sacked like I think 4 or 5 times on the game as well. I mean, just was a really rough game where Justin Fields was running for his life. And when a quarterback plays that bad, one, I don't think Justin Fields is ready to start quite yet in the NFL. But 2, it's partially due to the game plan. I mean, he's got an uber talented quarterback back there in Justin Fields. He's at least got to be able to run the ball a little bit. Like, get him in a Lamar Jackson early Josh Allen style offense where they let the young guy use his leg talent and build up that confidence and let him get outside the pocket to launch the ball down. It just felt like it wasn't quite set up for him, and they were like, yeah, try it out against this really with this really bad offensive line. It was a really hard thing to watch.
Yeah, no, not good at all in Chi-Town. I'll say this. I wonder, it feels like there's a little bit of a curse over there at Soldier Field on quarterbacks. Like, it's been a long time since they've had a decent quarterback performance in Chicago.
Yeah, it's been bad. Probably the most recent has been a different quarterback than the Chicago's quarterback.
That's happened.
That somebody else happened to come into Chi-Town. But we got week 3 NFL football QBs that still haven't thrown an interception yet this year. You got Teddy Bridgewater.
Oh.
You got Russell Wilson.
Okay.
You even have Daniel Jones in there.
Oh.
The 4th guy, Kirk Cousins. A really good list to be on. Really playing well.
Well, 2 of the 3 have been starting quarterbacks, or 2 of the 4, I should say.
Yes.
Been starting quarterbacks for our Minnesota Vikings.
Yep, but we got John with a hot take right here.
Best QB of this class is either going to be Mac Jones or Kellen Mond, and I'm here for it. I'm not sure what the end I'm here for.
Yeah, I think he's just saying that he's liking watching all these rookie quarterbacks really struggle, and he's like, Mac Jones looks like he's doing good, and it looks like Kellen Mond has walked into a good situation.
He has walked into a good situation. I'll say this, that Kirk Cousins is making it a tough seat to fill right now.
Exactly. I mean, it's going to be really tough for Kellen Mond to be able to replace him because, I mean, really good play. Been playing awesome behind this offensive line. Looks like he's been in sync with all of the wide receivers. It's going to be hard to say, hey, we want to move on from you next year. We want to move on to this second-year quarterback because we think he gives us a better shot to win.
Right. If Kirk Cousins keeps playing like he is right now, that's going to be a hard one to swallow. But hey, we're the Vikings. You better start Vikinging around because Kellen Mond is on a clock, I would think, after being drafted.
Oh, yeah, but let's talk about the recent little drama that's been happening in our Vikings locker room.
Okay. Well, I did hear about this.
The Cam Dantzler drama?
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, you got him. He has been tweeting stuff. He's been liking posts. It's been some serious stuff he's been putting out there, letting people know that he is not happy with this situation, being the backup cornerback to all these really good cornerbacks. He's even he tweeted out after
Twice
the
in a row
game.
now.
Oh, look at that. K. Joe, 1971, over at On the Winded in Dilworth, taking home $18.80 on a 62 ball Musco coverall. Cam Dantzler, he tweeted, "I'm tired of biting my tongue about this whole situation." He then liked a post that talked about the 49ers trying to trade for him, and then also liked a comment on a post that said, "Please, 49ers, trade for Cam Dantzler."
Well, that's interesting. I mean, I don't know. I can see both sides of that whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think we could, like, if we thought that, but I mean, he's got to think, we've only got, like, how many young players in the NFL come right into the NFL with starting positions?
Yeah, not many.
Not many. You got to earn your way into that starting position. We have a bunch of really good veteran cornerbacks on 1-year deals. if you could sit behind, learn as much as you can from these cornerbacks, improve yourself as a DB, and maybe play a little bit of special teams, help out the team where you can, and play this whole season, get yourself extremely ready for the upcoming seasons when we lose those star-studded quarterbacks like Patrick Peterson and Brashawn Breeland. I think he could take that next step and become one of those elite cornerbacks that could play really well for us for many years to come.
Well, I think that's one of the problems is, Mike Zimmer made it very clear you got to play special teams.
Yes.
And he's choosing not to do so. Another problem, we're kind of stuck on the broadcaster, I feel like.
It does feel like we are stuck, and so I'm going to send us to this nice blue screen. It's really lovely. Here you guys go.
It should still be able to hear our voices.
Yeah, you will, as we are getting enrolled into this game number 13 of the broadcast. It's a lucky game number 13, so make sure you guys are getting enrolled, press and play, because we want to give out some good cash to you guys.
No, for sure. I mean, that's the thing to me is that's a red flag, too, for other teams.
Yes.
When the head coach comes out and says, hey, we want to use you, we want you on the roster, like play special teams.
Yes.
And the guy's choosing not to.
Yeah, and basically telling him he doesn't want to be a part of the active roster. Which I think if he was a part of the active roster, he would be he'd be one of those guys that were playing all the time, like that would sub in for a Patrick Peterson on games and would sub in at cornerback all the time, really helping out our team.
Might be part of that nickel package, maybe part of the dime package, whatever. You just don't know, and there's no way that they're wanting to just let that go.
No, they wouldn't want to get rid of him. I mean, he was the second best rookie cornerback last year.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough to let that go. So I've been surprised with the whole entire Cam Dantzler stuff. I understand his frustrations, but I don't understand the way he's going about expressing his frustrations.
No, and maybe it's just this year. Maybe it's just the modern way of going about it. I didn't love the way James Harden took care of business. I don't love the way Aaron Rodgers handled the offseason.
Yes.
I don't like this.
It just doesn't feel very mature, business-like.
No.
Like it seems like you're a player like on a high school football team that isn't agreeing with what the coach is putting out there. Like it doesn't feel like a two men in a company going trying to work out their business disagreements.
Exactly. I mean,
and that's what the NFL does come down to, that it is a business and that it is players, two adults trying to work through it. So I think talking to the coach, figuring out where you can move, where you can play. I mean, he's still getting paid good amounts of money to play, and so I think it just is a matter of time of he's got to realize where he's at in his progression as a player, and that we do plan on him being a future cornerback in this defense. It just feels like it just needs a little bit of a learning process.
Yeah, I'm hoping they get it figured out. He's too good of a talent to want him to leave our roster. That's for sure.
Let's talk about a young talent that I definitely don't want to lose in our roster, and that's Alexander Madison.
No, he did a great job.
I mean, a guy that I was like, oh, really good running back, but one of the best backup running backs in the NFL. And I was like, and with a team with the bad running backs, he would be the starting running back for some bad running back squads. But now I'm like, he is one of the better running backs in the NFL as well. Like, I mean, after I saw what he did against a really good Seattle defense, was super impressive the lineman created such good space for Alexander Madison, playing really well. He had over 100 yards rushing, had over 50 yards receiving, had a complete game. I mean, I was talking about it at halftime. I was like, he's looking like Christian McCaffrey out there, playing, getting involved in both sides of the football. Had a total roster of had a total receiving total yards game of even closing in on that 200 yards. Super impressive stuff.
No, he had a great day, that's for sure. And I'll tell you what, one of my favorite kinds of plays is screenplay.
Oh yeah.
And the Vikings actually used 4 screens.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, to get a little some high percentage throws in, right? And utilize Alexander Madison in that way, and how good our linemen, our offensive linemen, are in space. I don't know if you caught when Ezra Cleveland on a screen play pancaked Bobby Wagner.
Oh, I mean, Ezra Cleveland, one of the more explosive linemen in the NFL, just has to learn a little bit more of the technique side of the game of football.
Yeah.
But if he gets a hold of you, that does not surprise me that he was able to pancake Bobby
he
Wagner.
fitted up really nice on him and just pancaked.
I don't know. Did you see CJ Ham? His block that he had. I think it was on. He was just doing blocking on a punt block.
Okay.
And let me tell you, he laid this dude out on it like one of just a disrespectful block that he laid out on him. I'll pull it up in just a second and show you it, because I mean, just incredible.
That was a hit. Yeah, nicely done, CJ Ham. Well, game number 14 is in the books now. We've got Tammy over at Neeson's Gaylord winning $25.40. Congratulations, Tammy, on the win. Now we're just 30 seconds away from game number 15 of the broadcast. Well, those screens went a long way to helping Coach Kirk Cousins. We've been talking about him earlier. 78.9% in his passes this last Sunday with 323 yards.
Wow.
I mean, he never threw the ball in the air more than 20 yards beyond the line of scrimmage.
Wow, that's crazy how well he was able to pass. Just had efficiency. Look, really short game, kind of having a Drew Brees-esque game.
Yes. No, that's efficiency. It's accuracy. It's taking care of the football, doing the high percentage throws, checking down when you need to, taking care of business.
I mean, and with the talent that we have at the wide receiver position, being able to just throw it out 10 yards to Adam Thielen, be able to throw it out 15 yards to Justin Jefferson, those guys, they make those short yardage plays, which I don't even consider those really short yardage plays, into even bigger plays because they're such good playmakers. And I think he is just the perfect distributor to all those playmakers that we have.
No, that's the way to do it. Well, we're going to get to take another look at that this Sunday, October 3rd, against those Cleveland Browns. That kickoff will be at noon, which means we'll be getting on air at 11:30.
Yeah, really good stuff. So make sure you guys are out here playing a little bit of Pilot games while we watch those Vikings take on the Browns. This is one of my more exciting. I mean, I have been excited about all the other games, but this one I am ecstatic for, because we are really close to being 3-0 in this season, and the Browns may be the best team that we've played so far this season, and I want to see what they really give us. If we're able to play with them, and if we're able to get the win, I mean, that's huge. If we're able to play with them and we end up getting a little loss in this, I think it's still a good sign, because the Browns have been playing phenomenal this entire season.
No, they have. We'll see. I think we can. I think we can get the W
as well.
This Sunday, and that's going to set us back up at 2-2, and ready to move forward in the rest of the season. We'll have. You still got. Usually, you'd be like, well, you're a quarter of the season in, but you got 3 quarters plus 1.
Exactly. So we're super excited about that, getting a lot of stuff done. But support our Vikings by playing Vikings Victory. Pick a letter of the skull bonus and win big prizes, just like Chris did in this game, taking home $23.20 on a must-go prize over at the Outpost Incorporated. But
just missed the minor by 5 balls.
Yeah, really, really close in that one. But we're going to be taking a quick break for game number 16. We'll be back for game number 17.
Sounds good.
Hey guys, and we love giving out jackpots in all of our live bingo games, but over the weekend, you guys were spectacular, getting a bunch of jackpots out, making our week total of 26 jackpots for the
Wow.
week. Finally starting to look like the fall season
Yep.
is upon us.
Yeah,
But
for
let's
sure.
talk about the total for Season X, because we have gotten over that 200 jackpot mark, sitting at 208 jackpots total for Season X.
Nicely done.
Hey guys, and we are getting enrolled into a game number 17 of this broadcast, where you guys have been taking home 17 games of Jackpot Hunter points, because during this $1 edition, we earn Jackpot Hunter points for our Jackpot Hunter standings, so that you guys can move up in our Jackpot Hunter player standings.
Before we get into all that, I do want to talk about our winners from last game.
Who were winning those Jackpot Hunter
Yeah,
points?
JLM at Shortstops in Fridley, Rock's Gym at Harbor Bar and Restaurant, Shelljoy at American Legion Monticello, Eric at Main Line Station. They all split 21-40.
Wow, they're really killing it in Jackpot Hunter. I'm just seeing how many times I can say Jackpot Hunter.
Well, when you say Jackpot Hunter about Jackpot Hunter, then Jackpot Hunter can be Jackpot Hunter.
Well, let's get going on these player standings. In 10th place, we got Pee Wee at TJ's On and Off Sale with 13,000 points. With 14,000 points in 9th place, we got Bowl over at the Corner Bar in Goodhue. 8th place, it's Player over at Broadway Pizza with 15,000 points. Then in 7th place, we got Lula Finn at American Legion Shakopee with 16,000 points. With 17,000 points in 6th place, we got Wolfstein at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. 5th place, it's Curtis J at Country Lounge with 19,000 points, getting bumped back by Jim Rocks, who has not only just bumped Curtis J out of that 4th place tie, but has now tied up the big-time player Joni at Bleachers. They both now have 20,000 points. Jim Rocks is playing at American Legion Stillwater. They're both in 3rd place. That's a big-time tie right there.
Yeah, I wonder if that's the other half of Rock's Gym.
Oh,
That just won. That's
Maybe,
one of the winners.
maybe. But One Away is in 2nd place at American Legion Rice with 21,000 points. But then with 23,000 points in 1st place, we got Yak 370 at the Riverboat Depot.
Nicely done. We have royalty out there. Look at the Bingo Queen is playing. Fancy having you
Bingo
here, Bingo Queen. In our locations in these Jackpot Hunter standings, we've got a two-way tie in 9th place between Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale and Shady's Railside in Rice. They both got 28,000 points. Then with 29,000 points over in Coon Rapids, it's our 8th place Pappy's Cafe. In 7th place, we got Bleachers over in Maplewood with 32,000 points. But with 35,000 points, you just got to wander to Akeley, find the municipal liquor store, and you've got a 5th place location tied with another location in Goodhue over at it's Corner Bar. They both have 35,000 points.
Yeah, that's a big time tie. I mean, just a liquor store in Akeley, being able to move out of that 6th place spot and tie up Corner Bar and Goodhue was a big movement in itself. But really, really good stuff for those two. I'm gonna be watching out, see who can come out on top, because they'll be pushing to try and get into that top 3 range.
Yeah, they sure can. And with 40,000 points over in Shakopee, it's the American Legion in 4th place. In 3rd place, we got Riverboat Depot, the reigning champions in Sartell, with 44,000 points. With 49,000 points, we have our 2nd place location, American Legion Rice. But before we go into that 1st place location,
We got Big Meech over at the bar in Goodhue in the bar Goodview in Winona, taking home $28.20 on 36 balls.
I wonder if they have a good view at
63
the bar Good View.
I said 36. A little bit of dyslexia right there. 63.
63. If they got in 36, they'd be taking home all the money on the board.
I would be freaking out if they took it in 36.
That would be amazing.
I would. You know how I talk about going through walls all the time whenever megas go out? I would be going through a wall. But we got 2 minutes to get enrolled in this next game. Game number 18 of the broadcast. Already game number 18. So get enrolled, press play as these coveralls continue to get bigger and bigger.
Bigger and bigger. And speaking of bigger and bigger, our number 1 location in these Jackpot Hunter standings, the only member of the 50,000 point club, actually with 56,000 points. It's Country Lounge in St. Paul. I think 56 is Hot Take Higgins' old polo number.
Ah, yes, back when he used to play the polos. Water polo, to be exact.
Yes, yes. Big water polo.
Yeah,
polo
it's what initially got him introduced to lifeguarding. He was star water polo until the incident, and then he went and because he couldn't because of the injuries, he couldn't go and go to the next level for water polo, and so then he became a lifeguard, and that's actually where I became first friends with a hot take.
Yes, absolutely.
At least that's what he told me while we were walking on stand together, lifeguarding.
Exactly. Yeah, I believe it 100%.
Totally. But we born in 551 BC. On today, we got Confucius,
Confucius,
a Chinese philosopher and founder of Confucianism. You
got me out.
You know how to say it?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
do know how to say it, but
Yeah.
I've now messed you up in how to say it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm surprised you've never heard of Confucius before.
Yeah, no, I haven't. That's
Okay.
it's surprisingly to me too, because I usually try and pay attention to like the philosophers and religious founders and stuff.
Yeah, no. So there you go. Born in 1901, Ed Sullivan.
A little bit of a gap.
It was a little bit of a gap. Ed Sullivan, newspaper columnist, but most famous for being a television host. The Ed Sullivan Show, of course, was the biggest show on TV by far back in the day.
Oh, yeah. No, the good old Ed Sullivan Show. Born in 1909, we got Al Cap. A cartoonist did Lil
Abner.
Yeah.
Famous cartoon.
Yeah, is that just one of those Sunday paper cartoons that were really popular during those times?
Yeah.
Yeah, happy birthday, Al Cap.
Born in 1923, you got William Wyndham. He's an actor. He was in Farmer's Daughter and Murder, She Wrote. Murder, She Wrote, great TV series.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big one. When you're a part of Murder, She Wrote, it's a
I recognize him.
super big stuff. But he was also in My World and Welcome to It. He was also in some other big stuff like Funland. A good old. It looks like it's a clown horror movie.
Okay.
You know, the good old clown horror movies.
Oh yeah. Hey, little known fact that just came in off the wire is that a loose representation of John Higgins' water polo movie was career was made into a movie known as Longest Yard.
I always assumed it was more of the Rock movie about the gridiron.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. So I kind of thought that was more his style, but it doesn't surprise me that it was more Longest Yard.
Yeah, I think they replaced his daycare center with a prison.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But we have 4 balls away. Tyler, BT Hodgman, Hulk 1,
Okay.
Horseface, all trying to get home some of these prizes, but we've moved on to a $31.60 must-go prize in these games, and it's going out to the mayor.
Hey.
Over at the Red Goat in Watkins. Good job, the mayor, taking home $31.60.
Good luck in your upcoming, well, I don't know how quickly upcoming, but in your next election.
Oh, yeah. But good job, and now we're getting enrolled into game number 19,
Yes.
which means we only have 5 games left.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. And we've been having a great time hanging out with these folks.
Yeah, it has been really, really fun. I got to make sure that I'm right.
I'm gonna let you work on that for a little while.
Okay, I was right. Yeah, we have
Okay.
got 5. We do have 5 games left. I was like, wait, am I doing the math right? Is it only 4 games left? But no, I was correct. But let's head into this next celebrity birthday. Born in 1934, Bridget Bardot.
No,
Bardot, actress and model, did And God Created Women.
Yeah. She's I think she was one of those early pinup models.
Oh, really? Yeah, super fun during that time. They were really popular. Ah, okay. Well, happy birthday, Bridget.
Yeah. Born in 1964, Janae Garofalo. She's an actress, comedian. She's on SNL, Truth About Cats and Dogs. She's been in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, and it's just in disguise, Jimmy Garoppolo.
Oh, could be. Most likely.
That's what I like to think. That's hilarious. Just Janae Garofalo.
It's Garofalo. No. I'm just kidding. It's now you got me again. I said it right the first time I said it, and now you got me all.
Oh, I definitely know who she is.
Yeah.
Oh, she's awesome. She's hilarious.
Yeah, she's in Ratatouille. She's in Reality
The Truth
Bites.
About Cats and Dogs.
Yep.
Mystery Men. All really, really good. That's funny. There's just some really good comedy things that she was in as well. She was in Larger Than Life. Yeah, really good. Some really good stuff. Really funny actress.
Yeah.
Next celebrity birthday, born in 1971, Marcus Spears.
Yeah.
NFL guard for the Chicago Bears, is now an ESPN football analyst. Probably more known in my life as an ESPN analyst, but yeah, big time NFL guard as well.
Yeah, for sure. And he wasn't a top tier
No.
NFL player. I think he played at LSU. I think.
Oh, that's cool. Well,
yeah, college ball wise. LSU.
yeah, big time. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he actually he ended up in the World Football League. I don't know that he was much of an NFL.
Oh,
player.
Yeah. So mostly known for his career as an analyst.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and he's entertaining to me.
Yeah, I like him a lot. I don't necessarily always agree with his football opinions, but
No.
I do enjoy the way he presents them, the way he goes
He's
about
fun.
it. He's fun, and he does. I do feel like when I'm listening to him that he knows a lot about football, unlike when I'm listening to like Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. Even though Shannon Sharp knows about football,
Yeah.
sometimes I'm just like, what are they talking about? Both of them.
Right. Or Max Kellerman.
Max Kellerman, no matter what sport he's doing.
He knows nothing.
I don't know.
I'm wondering if boxing is where he knows something.
Did you
We just sitting here with
he
blank.
He said at one
sitting
point
with a blank broadcast.
Oh, dang. Okay, well, let's get this fixed up for you guys. The broadcast has been a little weird today, but we are getting it all figured out. Going to the lovely blue screen. That means we'll be skipping out on game number 19, and we'll be heading straight into game number 20.
Right.
Sad to see game number 19 go so fast.
Yes.
But we'll be getting that winner to us really quickly. Yeah, I agree with John said Nick Wright for football as well.
Yeah, he's good basketball. I feel like he's a decent basketball analyst. Not great.
And I don't
football
mind
side.
his football takes.
Really?
Because he uses analytics in it, and he can present the numbers behind why he's making his football takes.
Yeah, unless it comes to the Chiefs, then it's just ludicrous.
Yeah, then he's just like, yeah, the Chiefs are the best ever. But it's not like Max Kellerman where he's like, yeah, Kawhi Leonard, I want him to take the last shot over Kobe Bryant.
Yeah. But you know what? Even when he's using analytics, I can almost tell you who he's going to say like is the better quarterback or the whatever before he ever starts talking.
Really?
Yeah, like if he just says, okay, we're going to compare these two quarterbacks, I can tell you which quarterback he's going to be for before he ever talks.
Oh, yeah, but you usually know which ones are the ones that are statistically good, like that have the analytics on their side.
Yeah. Well, but I'm kind of always like, I'm not going to like this take.
I'm not going to like this take. I like him as a sportscaster, Nick Wright. He does a really good job with basketball for sure.
Yeah, I like him in basketball.
And I specifically like him with him and Colin Cowherd.
Yeah, no, I like the conversation between the two of them because Colin Cowherd doesn't use analytics at all.
Exactly, he uses just his opinion.
Right, it's just going to be whatever he thinks. And I'll tell you this, I'll say this for Colin is it's not always a ludicrous. Sometimes it's ludicrous, but it's not always a ludicrous opinion.
Yes.
but it's never analytical.
No, never, never. And I love it because he'll totally call Nick Wright for being too analytical in the football side of things. He won't let him get away with stuff, and it's a lot of fun. But we got our winner in game number 19.
Yeah, it's Star over at Danny's Dugout, winning $40.40. That seems super lucky. 40-40. So this could be a big win here in game number 20 of the broadcast, because that's half of 40.
Oh, yeah. Well, the last and final celebrity birthday on our list is a big-time female actress from my childhood.
I was going to say, I just know him from your kids' shows.
Oh, yeah.
I don't really know if she's done anything since.
Yeah, I think she's done more, but she's just not quite as big of an actress as she once was with the children's shows. It's Hilary Duff, actress and singer, was really made her her big debut in the Lizzie McGuire show.
Yeah, for sure.
I
don't even know what she looks like anymore. Well, she kind of looks like she always looked.
Yeah, she still looks pretty much the exact same. Yeah, she was in the Lizzie McGuire show, A Cinderella Story, the Lizzie McGuire movie, Younger, Raise Your Voice, Cheaper by the Dozen, The Perfect Man, Agent Cody Banks. That was probably one of my favorite childhood movies right there.
Yeah.
Agent Cody Banks. That was a really cool one. I mean, all the Cheaper by the Dozens were classics.
Yes.
Yeah, she was just a really good actress during that time where she was that early teen age to later teen, where she really did a good job in both Lizzie McGuire and Cheaper by the Dozen.
Looks like she's dipping her toes into the horror sector now.
Really?
Look at that. I'm just saying that.
Oh, The Haunted on Sharon Tate. Yeah, looks like it was done in 2019. I haven't seen any of her in. I really haven't seen much of her in like later in her acting career, but just really enjoyed her as a child. Did a really good job.
No, there you go. Super fun celebrity birthdays, and we got a little bit of Timberwolves news.
Ooh.
The Wolves will tip off their 2021 training camp with group player workouts today. So that happened today.
That's awesome.
At the courts at Mayo Clinic Square. During the group player workout period, the team will hold hybrid in-person and virtual media availabilities each day from Timberwolves players, along with head coach Chris Finch. So I'm interested to hear what they've got to say about what's happening now that they're doing the group player workouts.
Yeah, I can't wait to see. I saw pictures this morning as I was scrolling through my feed of them all getting together, having a lot of fun. Seems like they have just a really good team chemistry, they want to have fun, but be competitors with it as well, and just looks like a really fun team this year that definitely want to go out there and get some wins.
No, sounds good, that's for sure. We are 40 balls into this game number 20 of the broadcast. We'll see how this one turns out.
Oh, yeah, but Finch spoke about the first day of training camp, how guys looked, what his defense will look like, what his practice looks like. If he sees Karl Anthony Towns bulked up during the offseason, and if he envisions what his defense approach will be during the season. The Wolves are open their preseason schedule Monday versus the New Orleans Pelicans.
Nice. Super fun. We are beyond that minor jackpot. That means we're giving out a $33.60 must-go prize here in game number 20. Those jackpots will roll and grow to game 21.
Oh, yeah. Well, after an eventful 2021 Wolves Media Day kicked off the new season, head coach Chris Finch, Anthony Edwards called him Finchy yesterday on the record, so you know it's real. He addressed the media today after today's first practice with a lot of notes about stuff.
We had Scott and Dino splitting that $33.60. Congratulations, Scott and Dino.
I like that. Finchy. Yeah, good old Finchy.
Good old Finchy. I think he did a heck of a job on the second half of the season last year.
Yeah, he did. But to begin, Finch said that he thought the Wolves have done a good job of separating themselves from everything else, and that have had a good week since. In terms of rotation, actual basketball stuff, Finch says they've been preaching to the group how the best teams sometime have 7 or 8 starter quality guys, and those teams find ways to use everyone to the best of their abilities. It's not a direct comment towards Malik Beasley, Patrick Beverly, or Josh Okugi, but those players certainly come to mind when hearing that. Finch was pretty clear in the fact that he's not trying to be married to anything right now as far as lineup combinations go, nor should any good coach be. Training camp and preseason is a perfect time to experiment, and even the regular season is going to bring on numerous opportunities to mix and match. The takeaways in nothing takeaway is nothing set in stone. During the preseason, Finch said the Wolves would be, well, it looks like we're still stuck on this screen again.
Yeah.
And so we're going to the blue screen again and trying to get this figured out. Bring on numerous opportunities. But Finch said the Wolves would be resting the players unless the injury situation arises. Yeah, so preseason load management isn't in the cards as of for now, as it will likely will be in other organizations.
Yeah. Yep. There you go.
Well, he said that Cat's core strength is noticeably improved, which is a huge thing because we need him to step up on the defensive side, as he is one of those guys that has the length, the mobility to be one of those great rim protectors, but just hasn't had the strength to be able to back it up. So I'm super excited to see if he can take that next step as a player.
Yeah, Finchy never says that about me.
That your core is much improved? Mm-hmm. Well, your core is much improved.
Oh, thank you.
But definitely make sure you guys are staying tuned for all the training camp and preseason stuff that our Timberwolves are going through, because they are hoping to have a huge season.
Yeah, that is for sure. And I don't think we missed a game here. I don't
think so either. I think because we're already in another game. I'm guessing that we went straight into the next one.
Yeah.
And so we got a bunch of players just a few balls away, 23 balls away to be exact. We got KKC, Judd, Kimmy, Dino, all trying to take home some great prizes, but we have a must-go of $32, a minor sitting at $1,348, and a major sitting at $12,945. But just to let you guys know, we have a great night tonight where even this game right here is going to be played during Mega Soda Game Night. So stick around just 40 minutes after we get off air. We're going to be heading into a really fun Mega Soda Game Night. But let's talk about the really fun twiking zone we have for you guys. In 10th place in the player standings, we have Loser Dave at VFW Spring Lake Park with 99,000 points. In 9th place, we got Puts over at Nisswa Legion with 115,000 points. In 7th place, we have a two-way tie between some big-time players between Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon and Kick It over at Bleachers. They both have 122,000 points. 6th place, it's SNS at Willie McCoy's Vandover with 126,000 points. With 130,000 points in 5th place, we got Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven. 4th place, Scrub Eye at VFW Blaine with 134,000 points. With 143,000 points in 3rd place, we got Joni at Bleachers. And in 2nd place, it's Lucky Tim over at Whitefront Saloon with 180,000 points. With 221,000 points. Yes, the only player in the 200,000 point club. In 1st place, we got Not Lucky at Corner Bar in Goodhue.
Crushing it out there. Well, speaking of crushing it, our Season 9 reigning champions are sitting in 10th place. The first of the player or locations in the 100,000 point club, because it's our first location. We're already there. Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale has 145,000 points. With 167,000 points over in La Crescent, it's Miniger's Sports Hub in 9th place. In 8th place, we got Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights with 185,000 points. With 193,000 points, well, hold on to your hats on that.
Horseface over at the Broadway Pizza in Brooklyn Park, taking home $32 on a 65-ball must-go coverall. Good job, Horseface.
Nicely done. And I was saying, with 193,000 points over in Maplewood, Bleachers is our 7th place location. In 6th place, we got Lakefront Bar in La Center with 195,000 points. With 197,000 points over in South Haven, it's Corky's Bar in 5th place. Then we jump into our 200,000 point club. In 4th place, American Legion Fridley has 235,000 points. Then with 270,000 points over in Mapleview, it's Mapleview Lounge in 3rd place. Then we jump into our 300,000 point club. In second place, it's Corner Bar Goodhue with 342,000 points. But we're going to make another jump. It's to the 400,000 point club with 421,000 points over in Spring Lake Park. It's our number one location, VFW Spring Lake Park.
Yeah, good job, VFW Spring Lake Park, accumulating those points as we get enrolled into game number 22 of the broadcast.
That's true.
Just one of our final 2 games that we have available for you guys before we head off air and get you guys set up for a little bit of Skull Bingo to warm you up for Megasoda game night. But let's head into a little bit of Minnesota trivia, because how many lakes does a Minnesota really have?
Oh, and I'll say this because I already know the answer to this, so I'm gonna kick this over to Hot Take Higgins.
Yeah, because I already know it too. I know that I talk about it all the time because they always say.
So we talk.
They
about
always
this.
have a saying, and we know the real answer to the saying that they say.
That's right. And we'll let Hot Take his stab at it, and then we'll give you guys the actual answer.
How many lakes does Minnesota have? Check in.
It's not like how many lakes to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop.
Exactly. So check in if you want to know that, and we'll give you guys to the end of us going over the Jackpot Hunter standings to send in your answers of how many lakes you guys think Minnesota has. If you get it right, we'll shoot you out some luck. Well, if you just send in an answer, we'll shoot you out some luck. We'll shoot you out extra luck if you get it right.
In 10th place, we got Pee Wee over at TJ's Tavern on and off sale with 13,000 points. With 14,000 points over at the Corner Bar Goodhue, it's Bowl in 9th place. In 8th place, we got Short Bus over at the Broadway Pizza Maple Grove with 15,000 points. With 16,000 points over at American Legion Shakopee, it's Lula Finn in 7th place. In 6th place, we got Wolfstein over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 17,000 points. Then with 19,000 points over at the Country Lounge, it's Curtis J in 5th place. But in 3rd place, we got a 2-way tie. It's Jim Rocks at American Legion Stillwater and Joni at Bleachers. They both have 20,000 points. With 21,000 points over at American Legion Rice, it's one away. You certainly are one away in 2nd place. In 1st place, though, our reigning champion and number 1 player, it's Yags 370 over at the Riverboat Depot with 23,000 points. And we are rolling in game number 21. Oh, 22, I should say.
Yeah, game number 22. But let's talk about the location side of these standings. In 9th place, we have a 2-way tie between Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale and Shady's Railside in Rice. They both have 28,000 points. Then with 29,000 points in 8th place, we got Pappy's Cafe 2 in Coon Rapids. 7th place, it's Bleachers in Maplewood with 32,000 points. With 35,000 points in 5th place, we have a 2-way tie between Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley and Corner Bar in Goodhue. 4th place, it's American Legion Shakopee with 40,000 points. 3rd place, Riverboat Depot and Sartell with 44,000 points. 2nd place, American Legion Rice with 49,000 points. And then that number 1 location, it's Country Lounge in St. Paul with 56,000 points, the only location in the 50,000 point club.
Well, we've got a guess from Hot Take Higgins. He's guessing 15,000.
Oh. Well, the famed 10,000 lakes, the state actually has 15,291 that are larger than 10 acres.
There you go. There you go. That was a good guess. I'll give him points. I'll give him points for that.
Shoot you out. There's luck for the rest of the night, Hot Take. But we got Texas over at the VFW Rochester taking home $33.40 on a 54 ball Musco coverall.
Missed it by 2.
Wow.
Nicely done, Texas.
Super close on that one. Some super exciting stuff. But we're about to get enrolled into our final game of Jackpot Hunter. Get enrolled, press play. All these progressives are available to you in this one right here.
Well, on this day in history, on September 28th, 1941, the last day of the regular season, the Boston Red Sox, Ted Williams, gets 6 hits in 8 at-bats during a doubleheader in Philadelphia, boosting his average to .406. He becomes the first player since 1930 to hit 400. I guess, this is a quote from him, I guess I'll be satisfied with that thrill out there today. He tells the Boston Globe about hitting 400. I never wanted anything harder in my life.
Yeah, that's some really cool stuff. Seeing him get all those hits done, just really, really impressive.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we're getting into the last game of the broadcast here in just under 2 minutes. We got that minor sitting at $1,438 and growing, and it's sitting at 52 balls. So that is doable. We got a major jackpot that's sitting at over $13,000, and it's at 50 balls. So that's doable. And if you, of course, you won that major, you'd also get the minor and the must-go. If you hit this in 44 balls, you're going to get all the money on the screen. So over $100,000.
Yeah.
So this is a good one.
Yeah, some definitely good amounts of money. But do I tell you what good amounts of money are going to charities? Because every time you guys play Pilot Games, you send a little bit of money to charity. And this is our charity spotlight for the week. It's the Pillagers Lions Club. The Pillagers Area Lions Club is here to support the community. They are always looking for new members, so you can always go check out the Pillager Area Lions Club and see if they need some help.
Yeah, it is a great one, and if you want to support the Pillager Lions Club, you go to Casey's Saloon. They have warm friends, good food, and cold beer. That's the experience you get at Casey's Saloon.
Oh yeah, seems like some really good stuff. Seems like a place you want to hang out on a regular basis because they appreciate a good customer. They have a friendly staff ready to serve you, creative chefs that provide us new delicious dishes to keep your taste buds on your toes. And don't forget the devoted regular locals that always keep the place fun.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. But let's talk about what we got happening tonight, because we got our Mega Soda Game Night, which is going to be some
game night.
Mega Soda Game Night.
It's a mega and it's a Minnesota. It's a game night.
Oh yeah, and this Mega Soda Game Night is going to be a lot of fun, as we are going to be starting off the night with a little bit of Lucky Sevens, the high-low version.
Ooh, love high-low games. We get the best players in the state and the worst players in the state all winning some money.
Oh yeah, then we got some top 10 right at 657, then a 7-Eleven. One of our favorite games. Make sure you hit the water before it ices over, because it's a little bit of fishing
I did
derby.
a little jackknife into the water there.
Oh, then we got Jackpot Hunter. So if any of these progressives don't go out in this game right here, you're going to have another shot at them during Mega Soda Game Night right at 7:32.
For sure.
But then at 7:39, we have some open season action where you get to hit the trails, see if you can shoot the golden buck.
Do you think Tony's going to be able to keep the four-wheeler on the bridge tonight?
You know what I'm saying? I got faith in Tony. In Tony we trust. He's going to be able to get across that bridge. But then right at 8:05, the highlighted game of the entire night, Jackpot Jungle.
Ooh,
$1 edition, $99,588 on the line.
Yeah, going to be over, I believe, over $105,000 by the time everyone gets enrolled. It's going to be big time cash available if you can hit that in 54 balls.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. But we got some big time players that have been dominating these standings. In 10th place, we got Fishy24 at Sherry Sports Saloon. 9th place, Sloppy at Malone's Bar and Grill. 8th place, T-Max 750 at La Playette. 7th place, Gramps at Gino's Bar and Grill. Then at Grumpy's Bar and Grill. In 6th place, we got Nixon. In 5th place, we got Drumski at the Underground Bar and Grill. Also at the Underground Bar and Grill. In 4th place, it's Brizo. In 3rd place, we got Forget You D at VFW Austin. 2nd place, it's SpongeBob at VFW Austin. Then in the 1st place, in the 1 Million Point Club, playing at the roadside, it's Devoided.
Nicely done. We jump right into the 1 Million Point Club in 10th place on the location side. It's Valley Lanes in Spring Valley. Then we jump into the 2 Million Point Club, but we first got Mart over at the Sunset Grill in Spring Lake Park, taking that $41.20. That means this jackpot, all these jackpots are rolling and growing for the Mega Soda Game Night.
Oh yeah, so make sure you guys are around for 40 minutes after this, but you got a few more PGL locations to go over.
Yep, in 9th place in the 2 Million Point Club, we got Howie Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud. In 8th place, we got Root River Saloon in Lanesboro. Then over in St. Cloud, it's Moose Lodge Wake Park in 7th place. In 6th place, we got the Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato. Over in Newmarket, we've got Leo's Bar in 5th place. In 4th place, it's Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids. Then we jump into the 3 million point club over in Effie. It's Neighborhood Tavern in 3rd place. In 2nd place is VFW Northfield, and our number 1 location in the state of Minnesota over in Nicollet, it's Cabin Bar.
Oh yeah, we'll play this game for 40 minutes and then you'll be heading into Megasota game night. But most importantly, remember, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins.
Bye, guys.
Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
Hey guys, well, Jackpot Hunter this season has been more than entertaining.
Oh, it's been a lot of fun, and these player standings have been even more fun to keep track of because we've had so many ties disperse over the last few weeks. In 10th place, we got Pee-wee over at TJ's On and Off Sale with 13,000 points. Then with 14,000 points, we have a two-way tie between Player at Broadway Pizza in Maple Grove and Bull at Corner Bar in Goodhue. Then in 7th place, we got Lula Fit at American Legion Shakopee with 16,000 points. With 17,000 points in 6th place, we got Wolfstein at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiard. purpose, and that's because you guys are giving to charities all the time, all over Minnesota, and so we like to highlight a